The PANERAI LUMINOR logo, reference number PAM01084. This watch retails for $6,100, but you can get it pre-owned all the way to $3,500. That's the lowest that I've seen. And this is a really good watch. If you're looking for a piece that is classic, you're looking for a piece that will never be outdated, and is very different. This is not like your regular Rolexes. This is not like a Datejust. This is not like your Tudors, your Tag Heuers, your Grand Seikos, whatever watch brand that's out there. This is very different. And what I like about this watch is that there's history to it. So to go over the specs, this watch is a 44mm case size. I do have a 7-inch wrist, so I feel like if it's a little bit too big on me, the lug height I believe is 53mm, and the thickness is 13.2mm. So this watch wears fairly flat on my wrist, but I feel like it is a little bit big on me. If you do have a bigger wrist, maybe 7.5 inches or more, this watch will fit you pretty well. This movement is an automatic movement. The name of it is P6000 caliber. Before, back in the 2000s, Rolex used to make their movements. And that's where Panerai would outsource them from. But from now on, well, not from now on, but I believe they made the change back in the mid 2000s, I believe 2015, 2014. They ended up changing their movements, and they started making their own movements. So from now on, now it's no longer Rolex who's making their movements, but it's themselves, the actual brand. So this watch is from 2022. It is an in-house movement, and as you guys can see, it does have a crown guard. So this watch was made for rugged environment. This watch was made back in the 1950s. This type of style. It has a lever to protect the crown guard, to protect the guard, to protect the crown. And this watch was used back in the 50s and 60s by the Italian frogmen. So one thing that's very significant about this watch is that it has a very bright lume. And bright lume meaning that it glows in the dark pretty well. So you can go out at night, you can check out your watch, and you will not have an issue with being able to tell time with this watch. So back in the 50s and the 60s, the Italian frogmen used to wear this type of style of watch. This watch was used for their missions. Frogmen are known for being very well trained and very, I guess you can say, very involved in the water. So this watch is water resistant, like I was mentioning earlier, all the way up to 100 meters. In the US, that's approximately 300 and something feet. But this watch is very good. I think that the movement's very nice. I actually regot it today. I'll be real with you. I got this watch, I opened up the box today, and I was like, this thing looks very ugly. But I started putting it on my watch, on my wrist, and I really started to like how it was fitting on my wrist. So one thing with this watch that I really like is that you can interchange the straps. So they're partnered with Prada, and they have a Luna Rosa strap. So if you are into that designer brand and maybe you want to step up the way you want to step up your watch, you could get the Prada. It's like $300. I think that's way overpriced, but if you have the money and you don't mind spending it, by all means do it. But again, this is a short review. This is the Panerai Luminor logo. This is the reference number PAM01084. And again, if you do like this type of style of watch, I do recommend getting it. And if you do have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to me. So this is a pretty short, in-depth review. Again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. My contact information, my personal contact information, such as my number, my email, is going to be in the description down below, and you can reach out to me there.